Welcome back to another video with IDN TV. Now we're talking about Nipsey Hussle and the trial. We are on part 5, jumping right into it. Now, like I said, somebody's been on Twitter pretty much following the whole case, and he had an update for you guys. Now, I want to read it to you. He says, low-key drama at Eric Holder's trial resumes this morning. Prosecution witness Evan McKenzie, a friend to Hussle, better known as Rimpaw, no show today. The DA's office has sought out a bench warrant to have him brought to court. Still likely prosecution rests by tomorrow. And that basically makes it a wrap today. Prosecution appears to rest his case tomorrow with testimony from the county coroner and Rimpaw. It seems like everything will come to an end tomorrow as far as the prosecution for the DA. And then actually the defense gets to start. That's Eric Holder's side, so they can bring out witnesses and things like that. Now today in court, the getaway driver gave her full testimony, and I have everything she said that's worth reporting, you guys. Her name is Bryanita. You spell it Bryanita. Says that she met Eric Holder Jr. only 1 month prior for this incident happening to Nipsey Hussle. Now she says she was a Lyft driver, and she actually picked up Eric Holder in a white Chevy Cruze. She said after that, her and Holder met up on several occasions, including going to the Santa Monica Pier, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and a music studio in Long Beach. Now, according to Ms. Nicholson, they were not boyfriend and girlfriend, but they were intimate, and they hung out every other day for weeks leading up to Hussle's passing. Now, the two decided to go on a trip to South LA on March 31st. This is when she turned into the parking lot. She noticed Nipsey and admitted her attraction to Nipsey Hussle, and she said it out loud for Eric Holder to hear. She also mentioned that she wanted to take a picture with Hussle. Now, even though Eric Holder's legal team has already admitted that Eric Holder did kill Nipsey Hussle, her testimony can potentially determine whether Eric Holder will be convicted of manslaughter or M1. It's a big difference between the two. A lot of time, it's a lesser time for manslaughter compared to the M1. Now, Eric Holder's team is trying to prove that Eric Holder is only guilty of voluntary manslaughter because he snapped after Nipsey Hussle brought up the rumor that he had quote-unquote snitched. Now, during the testimony, the driver admitted that she heard Eric Holder actually ask Nipsey, did he ever snitch? Now, the driver said that she heard Nipsey become annoyed, but he never turned aggressive during that conversation. Now, after that conversation went down between Eric Holder and Nipsey, Holder instructed the driver to pull over so he could finish eating his food that he had previously ordered at the Master Burger. Now, this Master Burger is in the strip mall right next to the Marathon store. Now, for the first time, according to the driver, this is when she seen Eric Holder with 2 weapons, and he started to load them up. Now, the witness asked Eric Holder what he was doing, and she asked him to put the weapons away. She says that she didn't want him doing a drive-by outside of her car. Now, the two ended up at the end of the alley that led to the strip mall to the Marathon store, and that parking lot where Nipsey Hussle and the entourage was hanging out having a conversation. Now, the driver says that Eric Holder didn't seem upset or angry anytime while they were in the car. Eric Holder told the driver to wait for him, and he got out of the car. Now, the witness said that she heard 2 gunshots and a man running away from the parking lot. She said that she saw Holder running back to the car and ordered her to drive. Now, despite her seeing those weapons earlier, the witness claims that she didn't put 2 and 2 together that he was responsible for the shooting. Now, she says her and Eric Holder had a long, quiet ride back to Long Beach, California. Eric Holder didn't say a word about what happened. Even after seeing Hussle all over the news, the driver did not blame Eric at the time. Now, Eric Holder did ask to spend the night at the driver's place. Now, around this time, this is when the driver posted her selfie that she took with Nipsey earlier that day. When she did that, a lot of people started to ask her questions about what happened that day and was she actually present when the shooting took place. Now, this is when it clicked for the driver, according to her. She said that she then asked Eric Holder about the shooting, in which Eric Holder pretty much brushed her off. She said that Eric Holder smoked some tree on the balcony and he went immediately to sleep that night. Now, the next morning, she helped Eric Holder get a hotel room, and then she went on her way to work. Now, while at work, her mother gave her a phone call and said that her car was on the news. The getaway driver then went to the police and was questioned by the Los Angeles police detectives for 5 hours straight. Now, the next day, Eric Holder was arrested when he tried to turn himself into a local mental facility. Now, keep in mind, you guys, the district attorney's office has granted that the witness gets immunity on this case But if they find out that she's lying about anything, even to the smallest detail, the deal can be off the table. Now, according to the LA Times, they say the DA John McKinney could wrap this portion of the trial as early as this Thursday. Then it's time for Eric Holder and his legal team to call on witnesses and possibly get Eric Holder on the stand, but I highly doubt that will happen. So that all happened today, you guys. The witness gave her testimony, and the other person, Rimpar, did not show up. He's the only witness that has not showed up. Cousin Carrie showed up. Shermie has showed up. So everybody has showed up but Rimpar, and I highly doubt he will ever show up. Now, if you guys know anything about Nipsey Hussle, if you know anything about that area, they're highly against talking to those people, if you get what I'm saying. They're highly against law enforcement. They're highly against going on the stand saying anything. So we will see. Let me know in the comments below to you guys. Do you guys think they will actually get a hold of Rimpar? I honestly highly doubt it. I don't think so. Thanks so much for getting to the end of the video. I will catch you on the next one. IDN signing out. Make sure you like this particular Nipsey Hussle video if you want more of the trial updates. Catch you on the next video.